9 million zombies in a massive zombie army are currently waiting outside to charge against the ultimate walled mega fortress. This mega fortress is being defended by every clone trooper legion in the Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 Star Wars mod. That includes Galactic Marines, Republic Commandos, 332nd Troopers, 2nd Airborne Troopers, 501st Legion Troopers, 41st Elite Corps Troopers, Shiny Troopers, and so much more. And backing these up are 20,000 Jedi Padawans, who have been sent here pretty much to die by the Jedi Masters. The Jedi are on guard mode, so as the zombies get closer and closer to them, they will move out to counter-attack. Meanwhile, all of the clone troopers are on defense mode, and they brought with them a little bit of heavy artillery in the form of ATTE tanks. Can all the clone trooper legions defend the walls against the oncoming zombie army, or will they be killed off in their defense? If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to check out the Instant Gaming Christmas Advent Calendar deals because you could get some incredible games for pretty much nothing. Now let's get into this thing. Real quick, huge thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring this video. They have literally the best deals in gaming. I use it all the time. If you like Star Wars games, Lego Star Wars for $2. Star Wars Battlefront 2 for $9. One of my favorite Star Wars games, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, $1.70. If you want to play the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod, Men of War Assault Squad 2, $3. Extremely popular games can be up to 99% off. Link in the description below. Thank you to Instant Gaming for sponsoring the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Let's get into the video. Alrighty then, boys, pressing start right now, and the zombie army begins to push forward. Now, we do have the wine pooling mod enabled as well in the game, back by popular request. It's a mod that often gets requested and then unrequested when I use it, and then re-requested when I don't use it for a while. People either love it or hate it, and I figure, hey, let's give it a try this time around because the Defenders are an extremely powerful faction. The Star Wars units in this game are brutal. As you can see, these shock troopers are mowing down zombie after zombie, the ATTEs assisting them and getting thousands of kills within the first few minutes of this battle. Absolute insanity. Same happening over here with the Republic Commandos and the Galactic Marines. These zombies and ghouls are not going to be getting anywhere near the defenses for quite some time, I think. So that's why we had the wine pooling mod on, and it's not actually wine for the newbies to the channel. Like, you see this stuff on the ground there, the rouge, the red stuff? That's the quote-unquote wine we're talking about, because I don't want this video to get demonetized. It is my full-time job. But basically, those wounds will spill wine, and then the wine pools up amidst the various craters on the battlefield, and actually, units can drown in the wine, which is quite devastating to defenders and attackers alike. Either way, over here we've got a number of fast zombies coming through the main gateway here, and they are tearing into these 501st clone troopers big time. We need the Jedi to actually get up here, but it seems like the clones are still a little too far away in the front lines there for the Jedi to react and go and activate their guard mode to counterattack these fast zombies. There are some 501st troopers up on these cliff walls as well, firing down at said zombies, which is helpful, but it's still not quite enough. We really need these Jedi to actually kick it into gear and counterattack these zombies, because the 501st might not last long in that doorway. I really thought they'd be doing better, but I think the fast zombies are just blitzkrieging the crap out of them. Over here, the Phase 2 zombies are doing a lot better against some of these burned zombies. Oh, did I say Phase 2 zombies? I meant to say Phase 2 shiny clone troopers are doing better against these burn zombies. They have a double gateway area over here that they have to defend, but they've also got some walls on top to help out. Oh, look at that. Jedi are actually counterattacking over here. How are they not over here? Okay, now they're starting to push through. Alright, I was gonna say, dude, these Jedi need to kick into gear. Did I forget to put them on guard mode or something? But nah, now they're actually pushing through just in time to save some of these 501st troopers who are getting quite brutalized by these zombies. This is not a good situation to be a 501st Clone Trooper in. The zombies are absolutely ravaging them, and the Jedi can certainly help with that. We've also got ourselves some 332nd Troopers up here. They're not really defending any particular wall. They're just up on this cliffside to fire down at the various entrance points the zombies can come through for when that time arrives. Look at this. The wine is pooling up over here already. It will just drain into the fortress, and then there's this big little inner area where it can drain to and create kind of a wine lake over here. And, you know, I'm not worried about the Jedi drowning because they're going to all move out by the time it gets high enough. And I kind of doubt it'll reach all the way up here. Some of these guys over here might be at threat, but I don't think the wine will play too big of a factor in this battlefield. I think it'll all drain into that little lake, and then it'll be kind of useless against the clone troopers over there. We are already at 440,000 dead zombies on the battlefield. That is incredible. And on top of that, only 2,156 clone troopers have died up until this point. So they are doing a bang-up job of defending here on all sides. What's surprising is that 3 of the ATTEs are already dead. Actually, wait, they started with 5 ATTEs, so I guess 4 of them are dead. Although I only see 3 ATTE bodies here, so maybe 1 disappeared or something like that when it died. Who knows? Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 is a very strange game. So there's only 1 ATTE remaining. It looks like this Jedi out here is trying to help out and defend. He's probably gonna die very soon. But the zombies have eaten into the ATTEs very quickly, and they'll be coming for this mix of shock troopers and Republic commandos next. And that could be very, very problematic for the future of this battle, because then that gateway will be compromised. But the biggest problem for the battle, I would say, is this gateway over here, where zombies are still pushing through heavily, but now the Jedi are blocking it up at least a little bit, and we've also got that 501st fire up top on this cliffside wall here, which will be assisting quite a bit down below. So that's good to see. This wall seems to be holding just fine at the moment, and in fact Jedi are pushing outwards now beyond the wall, so that will be helpful as well. And I imagine eventually, as more and more zombies get closer and closer, these body piles will start to really mount up. I mean, there's still 8 million zombies left alive on the battlefield right now, so the body piles will get pretty large, and potentially these walls will start to have the enemies all the way up on the body piles and actually going up onto the ramparts, building their own siege towers, if you will, which will be quite crazy, to be completely honest. Either way, let's go ahead and do our first time lapse of the video. Let's go ahead and watch these zombies getting attacked, counterattacked rather, by the Jedi Knights as they pour out the main gateway of this fortress here and help protect the 501st Legion. Alright, not too shabby. The Jedi have really pushed through here pretty decently. I just had it in slow-mo for a second while I was getting the recording software back up. And it looks like they've gone ahead and continued pushing outwards beyond the choke point. Obviously not ideal. Them standing right here and stopping the zombie advance would get the most kills and protect them the most, but you can't really stop the AI from pushing out like that. Some military zombies are coming in this way. Don't worry, there's not a crazy amount of them on the battlefield. Only 500,000 out of the 9 million. But they're a powerful zombie that really can ruin defenses for sure. But at the same time, this defense is very, very powerful, so might need to be the foil to the clone trooper defenders. Over this way, these clones are still outside the wall and just vibing, and that's because they've got so much fire support from the clone trooper commandos up top here. It's not really too difficult for them to actually stay alive down below on the wall. That's pretty impressive stuff. Over here, these Jedi are trying to push out, but there's too many clone troopers out here for them to. The last ATTE is still alive, and it's probably because it's getting cover fire from the shock troopers over this way and stuff like that. That's probably helping them out tremendously. Quite a bit of wine down here, actually. Enough to definitely drown troopers. But again, most of the Jedi are getting out of that, and there's no one else really down there, so it's not too much of an obstacle, except for the 2nd Airborne. A few of these guys over here might be at risk of drowning eventually, but right now, they're just kind of vibing. They're chilling. Oh, poor guys. Poor fellas. It's alright, there's plenty more up here to not get drowned, so that will hopefully help out significantly. Either way, I think this is the area where the zombies really need to concentrate. If they can somehow start to build up body piles around this wall here, they might have a real shot of actually getting into the fortress. Right now, the zombies have lost 1.7 million soldiers, and the clone troopers and Jedi have lost 4,209. So the Jedi and the clones obviously doing a great job so far, but that can always go south rather quickly. Actually, some military zombies are migrating this way, and we do have a little body pile building up over here, so why don't we actually watch this area and watch the zombies build up this body pile and potentially get some kills on the wall eventually, maybe? I think this is a cool angle where we can see the zombies, we can see the boys on the wall, as well as those boys right over here who are just outside the wall fighting away. I think this will be cool. Let's do it! Okay, well, this body pile did grow to the top of the ramp, but it's just a hair too far away. So maybe as more zombies die around this way, they'll be able to skirt on in there. But we're almost at 1/3 of the remaining zombie force left, or sorry, 2/3. 1/3 has died because there's only 6.1 million zombies remaining at this point. We do have some mass casualties over here with some of the Phase 1 clone troopers, and that's probably due to the military zombies, so they're making the most headway currently, it seems, against these clones and Jedi over here. But everywhere else, it's pretty easy going for the Jedi and clone troopers. This gateway has been pushed back, but a resurgence of even more Jedi Knights has come through over here. There's 15,000. I'm really bad at numbers today. I don't know why. 15,000 clones and Jedi remaining. We've still got 501st troopers down here, the last few soldiers who were somehow saved by the Jedi, and then we've still got a bunch up here on this little walkway area, and of course we got the 332nd over here. They're pretty much the only clone trooper legion that seems untouched, I would say, while the rest are having some difficulties. So why don't we go ahead and do an overhead time lapse for a little while here and see what goes down. Alright, boys, it looks like the body piles over here are getting kind of crazy. The problem for the zombies is there's only a small little bridge from which they can get to the top over here, and the Galactic Marines are stopping them. And their tallest body pile, which is all the way out here, I don't know how that happened, but like, it'd be more helpful if it was against the wall, then they'd actually be getting kills over there. Over this way, all of the standard phase 2 clones are dead, actually, which is crazy, save for a few up in the towers, which the zombies can get up into. It's just a little bit harder for them. There are stairs and things like that, and they can very easily glitch their way to the top, like what happened over here. So the standard phase 2 clones technically are still around on the battlefield, but the zombies have seriously beaten them up. Over this way, the zombies are coming through the 501st. There's a few Jedi still left alive, but not too many. We are at 4.3 million remaining zombies, so over halfway through now, but just barely. There's still a lot of Jedi over here. We saw this defense where the ATTE is still alive, which is crazy, but some of the other areas are definitely weakening, and I'd really like to watch this body pile grow and potentially zombies remaining, and a few of the soldiers on this side of the wall have died, but the guys we were immediately watching over here are still kicking it, which is crazy. This body pile is freaking massive, dude. These zombies over here are just getting absolutely shot to oblivion. I think eventually they'll body pile up there, but I'm not totally sure what their plan is as of right now. Usually they do run through the wine in this region to attack, but they're not doing that right now. Maybe it's too deep. The 41st Elite Corps is defending over here along with a few additional Jedi who are actually doing a great job, because sending in 1 or 2 Jedi here or there to distract the zombies allows these guys to get more shots in and for their lines to stay intact while you're only sacrificing a Jedi or 2. There's a lot falling down here and dying that way. So much so, there's a tiny little body pile. And there's 1 clone trooper left alive over here. Baller! What a baller. There's still a full stack over here, mainly because I think these zombies are getting distracted and going for the 41st Elite Corps instead. My cat is trying to get onto the keyboard. No! There's always a cat messing around during these recordings now, bro. So many cats. Over here, this ATT is somehow still alive. That is ultimately very, very impressive to me. But I think what we should do is watch the 501st over here. If I can zoom in, there we go. The tower was glitching us. And watch these guys defending from the zombies down below, and these zombies might eventually body pile their way up. Okay, the clone troopers have run into some problems because over here we have a massive breakthrough of zombies. The 41st Elite Corps drowned over here, and so there's only a few of them left on top of the houses. Meanwhile, the zombies are making a breakthrough over this way to try and sideswipe the Galactic Marines over here. Luckily, the 332nd on the opposite side of the Wine Lake is able to free fire into them, which is helping out, and also a number of Jedi Padawans are full charging these zombies as they come on through. So this was kind of an unexpected development, and there's plenty of 2nd Airborne as well as random sporadic guard Jedi over here to go and distract the zombies, but I think eventually the zombies will make it up to the Galactic Marines and the Republic Commandos over here and break this line, allowing all of these guys to flood through as well. So we really have the final stand defense starting up here. It's the early stages of it with the 501st right here, and this has bridged up this way, and now the zombies are running all the way around the Wine Lake to get to the other side when they could have just bridged up there. But it's fine. It's fine. It is what it is. It's where the bodies lie, man. And so these 501st clone troopers and these 332nd troopers are probably going to be the last stand defense of this entire battle. I think we're going to see the 2nd Airborne and these guys over here also getting hard charged by these zombies out this way. So let's watch this overhead here, and on the right side you can see the zombies starting to side sweep in as Jedi from the left side move out to help out over there, and 2nd Airborne and RCs and some of the Galactic Marines will free fire at the oncoming zombies. Let's see it. Okay, the boys do still be holding. They are down to 6,500 troopers right now, so like a fifth of what they started with, which is no bueno. And there are still 2.5 million zombies, but they are holding tight, which is very, very good to see. The 501st untouched over here, well, besides all the dead guys over here, but we're gonna ignore that. The Galactic Marines and RCs over here are starting to dwindle in terms of numbers. They're not doing nearly as well as they were previously. Things are getting a little bit rough for them. But then we got these guys over here who are holding on fine because the zombies are having to come from way over here as well as through these walls. So, you know, the actual zombies on this side of the wall aren't as plentiful because these guys are coming in from choke points and things like that. So things are getting both simultaneously harder and easier for the clone troopers, I would definitely say. Why don't we go ahead and watch these guys for a while again. Alright, 6,313 clone troopers still remain. 2.14 million zombies. Look at this body pile. That is absolutely insane, dude. Holy, it's almost taller than the spires. Whew, that's crazy. This ATT is still alive over here. These guys all chilling. The wine lake is overflowing. Let's just do one big ol' overhead here for a bit. Well, I think the clone troopers are definitely going to win this thing. 6,042 of them left alive, while there are, is that a 1.49 million zombies left alive. The thing is, the zombies are hardcore trickling in, so it's gonna take a while for them to all die out, but that's okay. I started recording very early this morning, so we're gonna be good. We're gonna have the time to let this play out, baby, and then maybe once their numbers shrink to really, really small sizes, we'll go ahead and drop a Clone Wars nuke on the boys, baby. But either way, yeah, we're just gonna let this ride for a while here. Clones aren't really dying too much anymore. One or two every few minutes, but yeah, nothing too crazy. let this ride. 6,041 clones, 1.4 million zombies, and we'll be back for you guys in just a second. Alright boys, well, it looks like actually a number of clone troopers and Jedi did end up dying here, including the Galactic Marines and some Republic commandos over here. 3,756 of them still remain, however, and there's no more zombies on this side or this side. It's purely coming through here, and whoa, I just got very turned around. And none are coming through here either anymore, so really, the 332nd and 501st have this in the bag. Look how deep this goes, by the way. That is insane. Look at the houses. Dude. That's crazy. 100,000 zombies still remain. They're all on this side of the wall still. It's literally impossible for the zombies to win this thing, considering the fact that they are not getting any kills anymore, and, yeah, this is over, so let's go ahead and drop the nuke, baby. What was that? That was Noah's Flood, my bad. Why is it red, too? Is that what happens when you have the wine mod on? Maybe. Okay. Nuke! Yay! Alright, guys, that's going to be about it. All Clone Trooper Legions do end up winning this battle here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace!
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.